7 high-end careers or 7 high-income skills, no degree required. Want a high-paying career and not some low-paying job? Well, I can tell you exactly what skills you need so that you can start raking in the big bucks. Let's go.
Noelle. Yeah, she can fix that. If you gotta get it done, all you need to do it better. Well, she can fix that. Yeah, she can fix that. Investment to get back, trying to get a big stack. She can fix that. Let's fix that.
I'm gonna share with you the proven ways to get the high income skills that you need to make more money now. I'm gonna share with you the easiest way to get started and have a check in less than 60 days. And I'm gonna share with you my biggest secret to making millions in business. So let's talk about what the high paying job is. So for the purpose of this video and this tutorial, I'm going to be teaching you how to make at least $10,000 per month. Because making at least $10,000 per month or $120,000 per year will put you in the top 3% of all income earners in the entire world. Yes, the entire world, not just the United States, but the entire world. Making about $10,000 per month really in any part of the world changes your life. So that's the definition that we're going to use. Secondly, as a high income earner myself, I can tell you it's a lot easier when you earn a lot of money to have a lot of money. If you only make a little bit of money, it's really hard to get to millionaire status or even billionaire status. You need to start cultivating the skills that will allow you to make a lot more money, to charge more for your services or your products, or having a high paying career that pays you a lot of money that will allow you to invest that money in other businesses or your own business. So let's get into that part. So I am going to tell you these skills in order from best to worst. They're all awesome skills, but I'm going to save the best one for last. So starting with number 7 is being able to speak on the phone. Being able to speak on the phone is absolutely vital for high paying careers. If you're not someone that can speak on the phone, and I'm not saying speak English, I am saying speak on the phone. I literally have people that do not speak English as well as I do, and they can make a ton of money because they're able to speak on the phone. They are not afraid to get on the phone and talk to someone. It's a skill that most people really don't have. We only like talking to people that we know on the phone, or we don't like talking on the phone at all. And being able to speak on the phone is vital because it's a skill that pays a lot of money. You can start to use that skill to talk to your clients. You can use that skill to find new clients. You can take sales calls. You can be a salesperson. Being able to speak on the phone is vital. Number 6, public speaking. Being able to speak publicly or even to a camera is absolutely amazing, and it's a skill that will make you a lot of money. One of the reasons why I am successful and I have all of these additional streams of income besides just flipping houses or having rental properties is because I know how to speak publicly. One of the first major things that I started doing besides real estate, but still related to real estate, was speaking and teaching about real estate, even if it was just at a local real estate investor meeting. If you're able to speak publicly and you're not afraid of getting on a stage or getting in front of a camera to speak, you can make a ton of money because this is an easy way to start sharing information and monetizing your expertise. Number 5 is copywriting. Being able to write copy for emails and sales letters and sales funnels is pivotal because this is a skill that most people do not have. It's actually a very rare skill. So if you are someone that can do this, you are in like the 1% of the 1% of business owners. Being able to write emails that convince people to come to your events or come to your channel or come buy your product or your service is amazing. Email marketing has changed my business, and there are people that just do email marketing for other businesses and make a ton of money. But this comes down to being able to write copy that makes sense for the product or the service that you are selling. Copywriting is an amazing skill. Start to learn it. There's tons of videos that teach it. Not necessarily Noelle, but copywriting is a great skill. Number 4, marketing and social media. Oh yes, this is a high-paying skill because it is so new. Social media is not a skill that most older people have. I am not saying I'm old for the earth, I just turned 40, but most of my peers have no idea how to use social media for their business. They don't even want to. I have people that are completely afraid of social media. In fact, I was one of them. It took me years to ever come on social media and start marketing my business, and it is a high-paying skill. I was paying all of these people just to do posts for me or to respond to my comments. You can make an entire business just around being on social media or marketing people's businesses. It's a skill that's great for other people that you can use to charge for your services, and it's a skill you should have in your own business. I make a ton of money because now I know and understand all of the different social media platforms and how they work. It's incredible. Before I get to number 3, let me tell you, you need to make sure you are listening to my podcast. You can find my podcast, Noelle Randall Podcast, on any of your streaming platform services. I have an amazing podcast where I teach you all of this, and I want to make sure that you are subscribed and listening to my podcast as well, so you don't miss any of this information. Number 3, knowing about personal credit. Knowing and having a skill of personal credit and understanding how personal credit works is a very high-paying skill. Most people have no idea how personal credit works. They don't know how to have a good credit score. They don't know how to tell other people how to have a good credit score. And they surely don't know how it all works. If you get the skill set where you learn all 3 personal credit bureaus and how they work, and you learn the credit game, you can make a ton of money for yourself, again, with getting lots of credit cards and things like that, and even becoming a credit card millionaire, or by teaching other people how to get their credit scores up. So many people need better personal credit, and if you have this skill set, you can make a ton of money. Number 2, and this is the one that I absolutely love and why you should be listening to my podcast too, business credit. Business credit is a skill that so few people really know. I started teaching about business credit and I make millions just because so few people know and understand it. Business credit is an amazing thing to know and learn. It's great for your own self because, again, like I said, you can have your own business credit and your own business funds, or you could teach it to other people or help other entrepreneurs build their business credit and make money in the process too. Bring value, get money. Number 1, and this is my absolute favorite, and you probably already guessed it, is real estate. If you learn real estate and you actually know how to invest in real estate, it is one of the highest paying skills out there. The thing about real estate is more millionaires have been created through real estate than any other industry. So knowing about real estate, how to flip houses, how to have rental properties, how to find good properties is a skill that pays so much. I am a real estate agent, but I'm more so a real estate investor. Some real estate agents make money. Some of them are millionaires, but most of them are not. Most of the real estate investors that I know are millionaires and make a ton of money. So it's a very high-paying skill set that you need to learn. I have created an absolutely free training to teach you all about real estate investing. It was a little bit too long to put up here. It was about an hour, but I will tell you a step-by-step process and give you my exact formula absolutely free. Go to noellsfreetraining.com. That's Noelle, Noelles, noellsfreetraining.com, and listen and learn how to invest in real estate starting from zero without using your credit or having much money. It's absolutely free because I want to make sure that you have all of the resources, all of the tools, and all of the knowledge that you need to be successful. This is Noelle. To your success.